How's it going? This is Jerry Haron here to make another YouTube video. As you can tell on my screen, it is now time for a Jerry Haron Storytime book, which I'll be reading you all a story for all the little children out there. Parents and children could join me in if you want to. It's been a while since I've done these videos, but I'm reading you a story on the Internet Archive, and you can tell I'm reading you Thomas and Friends, James Goes Buzz Buzz, which was my favorite Thomas episode growing up. I remember I had the train set to this episode, and I loved reading the book, and I loved watching the episode, and I had the VHS tape of this when I was little. And I loved it, and I watched it all the time. And Thomas the Tank Engine was definitely a classic TV show watching growing up. And I personally enjoyed it. I'm sure all my friends enjoyed watching it growing up. I'm sure all my YouTube subscribers enjoyed watching it growing up. And I'm happy it's still popular with kids this present day. So we're going to be reading the book. And I really loved Thomas when I was, like I said before, the last time I haven't watched Thomas episode ever since I was 8 years old. So now I'm gonna relive my childhood and read you the story. I didn't own this book though, but I'm pretty sure I borrowed it from my local library growing up. So let's not waste any time. Let's get going. So step into reading book. Step 2, reading with help. So I'm gonna read you the story now. Thomas and Friends. James Goes Buzz Buzz. Let's begin. It was digitalized in the archive in 2022, 2 years ago. Here is the introduction here, which is all the level of step into reading. Here is the inside title. It's based on the Railway series by the Rev. W. Awdry, illustrated by Richard Courtney. And so, let's begin. It was a sunny day. Chirp, chirp, sang the birds. Buzz, buzz, hummed the bees. Trevor the tractor engine was hard at work. Chug, chug, James pulled up. Hello, Trevor, said James. You look as busy as a bee. I am, said Trevor. Buzz, buzz, what is that noise? Asked James. Bees, said Trevor. I am taking this beehive to the station. Buzz, buzz, buzzed the bees. Bees are very loud, said James. Do not make them mad, said Trevor. They may sting you. Said James. I am not scared of a bunch of bees. James puffed off. The next day, James chugged into the station. He saw boxes and bundles and bags, and there was the beehive. People rushed this way, and that bump! A porter bumped into the beehive. The beehive broke. Buzz, buzz! The bees buzzed around the station. Buzz, buzz! The bees buzzed around James. Buzz, buzz off, said James. The bees did not listen. The bees buzzed onto James' hot boiler. One of the bees burned his foot. Buzz, buzz, buzz! The bee was angry. He stunned James on the nose. Eek! Tooted James. Bad bee. James tried to make the bees buzz off. Chug, chug, James chugged out of the station. Whoosh! He spun around on the turntable. Buzz, buzz. The bees liked the breeze. Splash! He tried to wash them off. Buzz, buzz. The bees took a bath. Puff, puff. James blew smoke at the bees. Buzz, buzz. The bees did not budge. James had an idea. He turned around, he chugged back to find Trevor. Buzz, buzz, the bees were home. They buzzed back into a beehive. Good bees, said James. Goodbye, bees. And that's the end of our story. I hope all you've enjoyed this quick story of James Goes Buzz Buzz from Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. This is rated level 2 reading help, which is aimed from preschool to grade 1. In which I loved reading this book a lot when I was a kid. Like I said, I didn't own this book, but I'm pretty sure I borrowed it from my local library growing up. I'm sure all of you enjoyed this book growing up. If you were Thomas the Tank Engine fans, I'm sure all you grew up with Thomas the Tank Engine, which I did. Like I said, I had the VHS tape to this, and I had the play set to this, the train set to this. That's good with this real long Jerry Haron's real long video of James Goes Buzz Buzz. See you in my next video. This is Jerry Haron signing off.